I was thinking about a slogan and this something popped in my mind and it was around unprofitable growth. Here's what I'm seeing constantly. I'm watching teams call us in my sales training company, in my offshoring business. They're saying, listen, I can't send emails. We're hitting domain block lists and domain caps. Our emails are bouncing, our emails are going into spam. And the team's getting really frustrated because you're trying to extend this prospecting effort, really expensive prospecting effort through BDRs and AEs. You're giving them all these tools like SalesLoft and Outreach and Groove. They're trying to send emails. Those emails are going nowhere. They're not being read. You have really expensive resources that are using a medium that has changed its algorithm to ensure that you can't actually prospect at the hyperscale you used to. You've got to kind of do it at subscale. You have to have one-to-one conversations. So the idea is to reframe. And now to look at it and say, okay, what are my alternatives? Well, there are other mediums of communication. And one of those mediums of communication that I think is so underutilized, it might appear like it's overutilized sometimes when you go into your LinkedIn inbox. You're like, wow, it's overutilized. But in comparison to email, 1/10 to 1/100th of the messages per day. And it has double potency, meaning when I send you a LinkedIn message, it goes into the inbox in LinkedIn, and it also goes into the inbox of the email tied to your LinkedIn profile, which for 70% of the world is a Gmail account. So it ends up on this beauty right here on their mobile device. So here's the concept. It's super unprofitable for you right now having resources, BDRs, AEs, hammer away on a tool like a SalesLoft, an Outreach, a Groove to be able to just hit the drinking bird button, I call it. Just click, 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 send, send, send. Those messages are going nowhere, by the way. Well, what about reframing it and saying, okay, my teammates have first-degree connections with our customers and prospects. Our teammates are second and third degree away from basically our entire total addressable market. And what is the opportunity if we actually engage that entire market? And we don't have to just send them the drinking bird messages. We could invite them to events, virtual or live. We can send them newsletters of best practices all the time. We could send them benchmarking surveys. Yes, we can use it to also book meetings and drive people to a call to action to a meeting, but there's an endless possibilities, no different than email, except the medium is, I kind of call it like three-dimensional in the sense that there's a LinkedIn profile. There's data and insights about me, the sender, you, the recipient. It's not just nameless, faceless conversations like it is in email for the recipient. Think about it being the recipient going into the inbox. They don't know who you are. But in LinkedIn, it's more humanized. And it allows you to craft messages in a way that you can use video. You can use all kinds of different styles of communication that make sense. Anyways, the reason I'm bringing this up is you do not have a team capable of messaging 50 prospects or 50 customers every day consistently 5 days a week or 7 days a week. But there is a way to do this. At my company, Get Leverage, we have an offshore resource that becomes your seller. They are your BDR. They are the AE. They are them prospecting as them. They could do it for the chief revenue officer. They could do it for you, the founder. And now the concept is that your brand. So there's this concept for entrepreneurs. It's all about reach and reputation. Well, now you can extend your reach. You can now use the reputation of the founder, of the chief revenue officer, of the AEs, the senior AEs that are all in the market. And now you extend their reach because they're not doing the $5 an hour task. They're not actually engaging 50 people every day on LinkedIn. Not a chance. You know how long that takes? So now you have somebody doing that for them, opening doors, planting seeds every single day consistently. Reach and reputation, through Digital Prospector. So I wanted to kind of bring this up because I'm just watching companies say, I'm not getting anything out of my email. My email, the only way that it appeared affordable or made sense is have people do it at scale because they could do it at a mass level because they only had time to be able to do it at a mass level. And they'd say, well, I can't actually email 50 people every day. I don't have time to do that. But you can do that with LinkedIn. And you can use your reach and reputation to be able to get to where you want to go. So anyways, I thought I'd make this, as I have my espresso here, I thought I'd make this particular message because I think a lot of times as founders, chief revenue officers, we don't recognize the optionality that we have that, okay, medium one isn't working. Medium email isn't working. Are there other alternatives? Yes, LinkedIn has always been a fantastic medium. Yes, over time it becomes more saturated, but we're not talking anywhere near the saturation levels of email. And depending on the market you serve, you are definitely stand out in comparison to some competitors just don't even touch LinkedIn. And you've never been able to engage at mass, at scale, and consistent communications in LinkedIn, or you didn't know how. But there's partners that can do it, and they can do it in a way that is so affordable because it's using offshore resources as sales support digital prospectors to do it, that you can actually do this at scale now. You can extend your reach through your reputation. So I hope you found this valuable. Thanks a lot.